we are all too aware of the dangers and consequences of fire. It's relentless, destructive, indiscriminate. Fighting fire carries its own inherent risk, but with continuous training and a strong understanding of the behavior of fire, crews can crucially remain one step ahead at all times. Fire equipment and training specialist Transitional Fire provide innovative solutions in line with the most exacting requirements of the fire and rescue services nationwide. Designed by a team of highly dedicated engineers in conjunction with firefighters, Transitional Fire provide a total package of products and services, from personal safety equipment, mannequins and flame generators, right through to signature multi-compartment training facilities, the most realistic training systems available. Transitional Fire are also official UK distributors for the next generation of firefighting technology products, such as positive pressure ventilation fans, the latest method of entry tools, and cutting-edge extinguishing systems. Transitional Fire prides itself on working closely with individual brigades' requirements. It is this approach, coupled with an unparalleled level of expertise and commitment, that provide the UK's fire and rescue services the support they need to tackle the threat of fire head-on.
Gatwick Fire is our commercial training arm, where we train not only ourselves, but we train various other agencies in courses such as fire behaviour, breathing apparatus training and positive pressure ventilation training. We have a very robust training programme, and with the facilities we have now, it enables us to carry out training in-house. Our involvement with Transitional Fire was through Devon and Somerset Fire and Rescue Service, and they are probably the country leaders in fire behaviour training, so we took advice from them along with Transitional Fire, looking at our environment and looking at our training needs, and that's how we developed our multi-training scenario complex we have now.
The importance of practical training is invaluable, especially when it comes to fire and backdraft training. Firemen can only truly learn if they actually do it hands-on, and that's the only way they really do it. And obviously coming down to these sort of training establishments, can you actually do it practically? Gatwick's Villa, it's a firehouse, it's a multi-level, multi-room structure. Each room has a different theme, whether it be an office, a bedroom, a lobby, a house, whatever. We can simulate all kinds of fire scenarios in different types of structure. It's invaluable, the training we receive is invaluable because every firefighter can practice hose management, branch handling, breathing apparatus procedures, evac on the stairs, whatever procedures we can practice. Because it's so low tech, it's incredibly reliable. Because it's reliable, we can guarantee training every time. And from a fireman's point of view, this is as close as you're going to get to a real fire.
So apart from the fire behaviour training units, Transitional Fire also provide us with our PPV fans. We also look at new fire interruption technology devices which come through Transitional Fire, which we test and we facilitate at Gatwick. And Transitional provide the fuel that we use on a regular basis, apart from servicing, and almost a 24-hour turnaround when they're needed. Another benefit we get from Transitional Fire is everything's cost effective. We always feel that we're getting value for money out of them, and we get expertise and we value their opinion. The past 4 or 5 years we've been dealing with transitional fire, and we're more than happy with. And looking towards the future, I can only see that getting stronger. We're looking at expanding the training facilities, and we've only got one supplier in mind at this moment, and that's Transitional Fire.
The fire training complex we have here in Grampian is unique in Scotland. We have a complex multi-rig system where we can make hot fire scenarios such as flashover, backdraft, hot fire behaviour training that can demonstrate flashover and backdraft in a safe built up area that will give firefighters competency in regard to hot fire training. It's important for firefighters to receive regular fire training in relation to breathing apparatus for their own competency, but with this in mind, realistic hot fire training will give the firefighter knowledge and understanding of how a fire behaves in relation to domestic and also commercial and marine situations. Grampian Fire and Rescue in the 80s and 90s, we were to deliver hot fire training to all of our personnel. We realised that the units that we had, we were delivering training that were very basic. We looked at our options on going far afield to learning from Gatwick and Hampshire, where we learnt of transitional fire. Our relationship with transitional fire has been nothing less than 100%. From installation in 2010 up until now, we have thought of different scenarios and possible slight changes that we have put to transitional for recommendation. This has been carried out with no problems and given us an even greater advantage on delivering hot fire training. The main relationship we have with transitional is the fact that the units, due to the usage that they will take, that over the next 5 to 10 years we may have to replace certain areas. This will be no problem, and the fact that the firebox areas can be interchanged to make the units as good as what they were when they were first installed in day one. We look forward to working with Transitional into the future and with the various range of products that they can deliver to us other than what they've already developed for us. It's a pleasure working with Transitional Fire, and we look forward to maintaining that relationship throughout and into the future.
These are just two examples that illustrate how transitional fire have significantly benefited fire crews across the country. As for the future, transitional fire will continue to develop leading-edge solutions with a swift rollout across the UK, Europe and beyond. Transitional fire, innovative training solutions.